everyone. I'm glad to give you a presentation. Let me introduce members of our group: Eileen, Talia, Frank, Amy, Lexi. Let's get into the topic of today's presentations. As the PowerPoint shows us, our theme is Italian. Our work includes the following 3 points. 1 is brief, 2 is research, 3 is design response. Let me briefly introduce the carnivals in Italy. It is based in Venice. The fantastic of the original case is regarded by illustrations like food, customs, Max, the theatre, which we think can be the cultural identity of Italy. Absolutely, carnivals is a happy fantasy of not only in Italy but also in Australia, among which the more famous is Mardi Gras carnival. Considering the social dimensions of the combinations of carnivals both in these 2 countries, the mask could be a shelter that provide an anonymous as transfers of educate social inequalities. Due to that, we aim to integrate the activities between Italy and Australia through design methods and identify culture's identity with max morality. On the one hand, the purpose of our project is to let Australians understand Italian customs and culture through holding carnivals. On the other hand, we hope that homosexuality can be accepted by more people in the world. This is our person, Tony and Amy. They both like to be lively and artistic. Among them, Emily's lesbian. And this is our storyboard. Shows details scenario of audience when they use our design. These are our mind maps. The relevant information about the Italy and Australia searched by our team members can be expressed in this form. Amongst them, similar white, festival, color distribution of nation flag, and so on. So we choose the add-ons to design. This is the location of Italy, located in the Mediterranean, shaped like a football shoe. Making mood board is helpful to create the whole terms of our design. And the next is the research of the culture's objective. Here are the animals and plants in Italy. This is a special Italian food, and this one is the origin of carnivore. And the most popular Ventan's mask shown here, and they are butters, morata, volta. And carnivorous activities, there will be many wonderful activities in the carnival. As for the Australian market, the sales of Italian wine in Australia is increasing from 2018 to 2019. And the check shows the Italian consumption is popular in Australia as well, which means Australians mostly love the Italian. Our design is the carnival party at sea. The ship serves as a crypt of activities so that activity can spread along the coastline. The opening ceremonies at the parade of the carnivals in Venice also take the form of a boat, called Dora. So this is also a design icon. In our boat, we will offer traditional food, wine, and our product masks, and hold all kinds of carnival traditions, like watching boat race, firework, mask race, and so on. Here are our final design response. This logo designed by 3 parts. The shape of logo comes from mask in Venetian Carnival, which is the most part of the festivals, inspired by the Venice agricultures in Italy. Color palettes use gold mostly to show solemnity and moral. Smiley used both in Italians and Australians, representing the response balance between different kinds. It can be a good figure to show our design topic, equalities, and respect. This is the post of the event. The post design select many carnivals, elements, and colors, according to Exploration Culture Science on Gender Fashion Carnival's Custom Hedgers, 2017. Gold color is often used to symbolize the sun god at carnivals, so the mask on the post was also decorated in gold colors. The most important symbol of the carnivores is the mask. And there are many kinds of carnivore masks. So, the masks on the post extract the characteristic and elements of different masks of design. The outline of the mask in the post is direct from the outline of the Columbia masks. The Columbia mask cover only half the face. It can be worn by both men and women. The feet of mask patterns of the mask on the post are extra the line and textures of the material from woolen masks. The post also has other carnivorous elements, such as the traditional food, fireteat. It is only offered during carnival times, and the carnival seat, masquerade, and so on. And this is the final post. On the front of the ticket, including the exact times and address of the carnivals, the back of the ticket shows the entrance carnival route and time. The Venice Carnival usually lasts about 2 weeks, so the whole carnival will stop along the Gold Coast and hold activities in several cities. In addition to the covers, there are 5 pages including the base information of Carnival, the activities, script, our product, and the route map. On the last page of the booklet, there is the outline of the mask. Guides can cut out the mask from the branch, and then drive the mask themselves with a pen, and then they can take part in mask contest. The event was inspired by the Venice Carnival's mask competition. This is the final branch. The next part is mask design. These two surveys, let me show you the result of mask design, and one called The Gardens of Venice, and this one called Early Morning in Sydney, and this one called Sea Surfers. This one called Singing in the Morning Fog, and this one called Song of Sand and Sea. And obviously, these two LGBT style masks are specially designed by our team for Australian midi grass This is the red white label design, which is the supporting design of the carnivores. And the Italian red wine is famous all over the world, and Australians also like to drink red wine. The combinations of max elements and the red wine label is good choice for red wine to be sold in Australia. This is the finished product. The simile-free, the major activity space. This idea inspired from the Venice living environment and the Carnival Festival. Holding the festival could be a creativity method. It may attract more visitors to come to these festivals. These design elements inspired from the flag and Italians and the mask of the Carnival festivals and the golden symbol of Australia. Let us go to have a look. For the front, we have a large viewing areas. For the back, we provide consolation desk and swimming pool. We use a golden mask as the symbol of this ferry, so that the visitor can able to know that this ferry is for simile festivals. The Italy flag applied to the body of this ferry. The major color is white and the bottom is green, and the major space is in red. Golden decorate the boat. This ferry is divided into 4 levels. The first level is the staff office. The second level have the food court. Visitor can eat some specials and delicious food and wait here. The level also provide mask DIY activities. The third level is a large loft brown hold. It can hold more than 1,000 people. If they feel tired, they can go to the upstairs to have a rest. And the top is a large viewing space. Visitors can able to see lots of beautiful screen here. Now let's have a look the inside layer. This ferry provide different type of facilities such as swimming pool, workshop, concept hold. It provides lots of event of the visitors. Okay, this one is our reference list. Thank you for listening.